The notoriously hectic winter schedule got underway in earnest this week as the Premier League completed its second round of fixtures in the space of 4 days. Squads were rotated, star players rested, but Sportsmail was still on hand to report on every match and bring you the best analysis from each of them. Ralph Ellis looks at 10 things we learned from this week's Premier League games. It seems Tottenham fans can't wait to get back to White Hart Lane as the novelty of playing Premier League games at Wembley begins to wear off. The gate for the 2-0 win over Brighton was variously published at either 46,438 or 55,124, but either way that's the lowest league attendance of the season following the 62,202 against Stoke at the weekend, which also set a new low. It's a far cry from the 83,782 who wrestled with the North Circular and the tube trains at the start of last month to see their epic 3-1 win over Real Madrid. Jose Mourinho, rightly or wrongly, has never had a reputation for encouraging homegrown youngsters, but it appears he's making an exception for academy product Scott McTominay. The Lancaster-born midfielder, who has been with the club since he was recruited by the Preston branch of their youth scheme aged 5, gave a polished performance as he was thrown into the starting side against Bournemouth. McTominay, 21 last week, gave the ball away only 4 times out of 47 passes, while only Juan Mata, 40, played more accurate forward half passes than his 24. Manchester City also unveiled a young talent in Ukrainian Alexander Zinchenko, who made his Premier League debut in the 4-0 win at Swansea. The 20-year-old, a bargain £2 million signing in 2016 from Russian side FK Ufa before being sent on loan to PSV Eindhoven, is an attacking midfielder but was asked to play out of position at left-back as a late substitute for Fabian Delph. Completely two-footed, in 17 minutes he looked totally comfortable in the position and will be one to watch for the future. England goalkeeper Tom Heaton is going to have a struggle on his hands to get back into Burnley's team when he is fit again in January, never mind his World Cup hopes. Replacement Nick Pope has done so well for Sean Dyche's side that it would be cruel to dump him when the club's established number 1 finally recovers from the shoulder injury which has ruled him out since September. Pope, 25, a bargain £1.3 million signing from Charlton 18 months ago, made 7 saves to help secure the 1-0 win over Stoke that took Burnley briefly to 4th in the table. In the 4-1 win at manager Claude Puel's old club Southampton, he fought 22 duels while making 8 tackles, the most of any Premier League player during the midweek round of fixtures. Milivojevic made 15 recoveries against Watford, helping keep his side in the game before the dramatic last-gasp goals that brought a 2-1 win. Like all top sides, Chelsea can resort to the dark arts when they need to, but when things are going well, Antonio Conte's side don't concede needless free kicks. They gave away just 4 fouls in the 3-1 win at Huddersfield, the 4th lowest number of any Premier League side this season. Tottenham currently hold the record as the cleanest club in any individual game, making just 2 fouls in their 2-1 win over Liverpool in October. Never mind the legend of Fergie time, championship clubs have to worry about Warnock o'clock this winter. The added time equaliser that Lee Tomlin scored to snatch a 2-2 draw for promotion chasing Cardiff was the 8th time they have scored in the final 10 minutes of games this season. Boss Neil Warnock couldn't claim credit for this one, he was in the stands at the time after being sent off, but those late goals have brought 9 extra points. Exeter's FA Cup third-round tie with Premier League West Brom is going to throw extra pressure on the club to resolve the bizarre situation with manager Paul Tisdale's contract. Now fourth and also with the money-spinning cup run following their 2-1 replay win over Forest Green Rovers, Tisdale has played hard to get in talks on a new deal. Richard Smallwood is turning out to be one of the best free transfer signings of the season in League One as he helps his old boss Tony Mowbray revive Blackburn. The 26-year-old midfielder, who came through the youth system at Borough when Mowbray was manager there, has been exceptional since moving from Rotherham in the summer.